In the last video I made, which was about 15 minutes long, I showed off a walk cycle animation that I had been working on. I had sketched it down on paper in class and I was actually pretty impressed with my work. It wasn't perfect, but it was pretty good. Good enough for me to attempt animating it. This is my finished animation. As you can see, there are some issues with this animation. The feet aren't really on the ground, the background is on a different length loop from the walk cycle, the dirt is, it just in general looks bad, that straight cut across. And there is definitely a difference between my animations and life. I'm missing many factors such as shading, depth, texture, even my color is a bit off. But it is moving. So that's one step taken to making better art. While I was making this, I learned a lot of things about my animation and how I draw. I learned the importance of actually planning my animation out before I do it. I held off on the colors until I had the plan done. And I also attempted to render my animations without a background, but as far as I know, I can't do that. I'm not really certain. If I could easily copy and paste my loops on top of each other, and I'd be able to, have the background loop on a different layer, or a different section of the editor, and that could have the main focus in front of it. That would look a lot better, but I can't do that. In the meantime, or while I'm procrastinating instead of actually working on things like this video, I found a few other old animations I'm actually pretty proud of. These were before my loser animation, my first video, which I don't really want to talk about. But despite being old and made when I was inexperienced, they're still pretty good, I guess. They're either just short, or they're just a quick sketch of movement instead of crazily ambitious or overly complicated. And that's about it, I think. This video actually has a script. You may have noticed that I actually know what I'm going to say. I'm not stuttering over my words so much. I also experimented with some of the editing tools to make a few seconds of animation last this long, even with a black background to fill in the gaps. I just wanted to remind anyone who might be watching these that I am just a beginning animator. And while I'm crazy ambitious, I lack the skills to match that ambitious intent. I'm constantly learning and getting better the more videos I make, so please ignore the cringe. I'm trying, and someday I hope to, get better. I'm not really certain what I'm trying to achieve, but I know that I'm working towards it. And as long as I don't stop working towards it, I should be able to reach it.